Bitch.
Hello, 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 hello. Oh, nuts. Is my mic on?
No, you're talking to the void.
Oh, okay. Cool beans.
Do you know what the cartoon Sark is talking about?
Um, it was about carnies. Not off the top of my head. I might know it if he manages to get the MS Paint up. It's circles. How old is it? Like,
I don't
because if
know,
it was,
because
oh,
nothing is coming to mind for me whatsoever.
yeah, it depends on how old was because there was a certain era where I wasn't really watching cartoons and I was mostly just watching, reality TV drama bullshit.
Well, you aren't watching Dragon Ball Z 24/7?
Oh hell yeah, I was watching Dragon Ball Z. It was after that. It was like during the period when like Adventure Time and those shows were on to like what kind of mid 2000s. I meant what was that, the 2010 era or something like that? Like I was still watching anime, but I wasn't really watching like American cartoons because I was like, and then the Powerpuff Girls remake happened. It's just like, okay, no, I'm I'm just not even going. I didn't really give it a chance, but it's just like this doesn't need to be remade. What are we doing?
No, I never got into any Craig McCracken cartoons. Like, I tried Powerpuff Girls, couldn't get into it. Tried Foster's, couldn't get into it. Even Lauren Faust's stuff, like most of her stuff, like the most of her stuff I ever watched was like maybe the first 3 or 4 seasons of the My Little Pony reboot, and even then, I kind of bailed after a while.
Yeah, it just kind of bounced off you. Like I would still recommend like just as a one-off, like even just like as a one-off for giggles. Dexter's Laboratory is still funny.
Yeah, well,
Like it's
yeah,
and it's like one-offs too, so that's nice not have to pick up something that's necessarily episodic.
well, the good old cartoon era of Cartoon Network was a good time. You know, like Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's good shit. Good shit.
you know, like that kind of range. Like, I know Powerpuff Girls was in that range. I didn't watch too much of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least we can relate on some cartoons because you're only a couple years younger than I am.
Yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of like the older stuff too, because a lot of that would come on in like the early mornings when I was getting ready for school. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking about this. It's like I loved Hong Kong Fooey, and I'm like, wow, I probably would get, you know, I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't consider Hong Kong Fooey racist. He was just good at what he did, which was kung
Well,
fu.
well, Hong Kong Philly was the old Hanna-Barbera stuff. Because I don't know, if you ask me personally, I think Fat Albert was probably the most racist cartoon on TV ever.
It it probably wasn't just what God said probably was, but it's like hey, it's like who let us do this? No,
Well,
I think I'm trying to remember if it was considered like racist back then, but I don't think I would have known. And then like nobody that would really be up in arms about it is generally really watching like the old school Hanna-Barbera stuff then, so you don't really have to. And that's fine. I am fine with like gatekeeping cartoons.
well, you have to remember, Fat Albert was created and produced by Bill Cosby, so that makes it a very interesting light nowadays.
Oh God, everything like I used to watch because my sister is we're 10 years apart. She's younger. So I would watch, Nick Jr. stuff with her and Little Bill. I think like Little Bill was like based off of his brother that died or something. So it's not as problematic, but it's still kind of like, oh.
I don't
But
know.
I don't want to be like, thankfully Bill Cosby was never into kids. But I mean, I guess that's something to be grateful for.
I know. The only outright two black cartoons I'll go to bat for is Boondocks and the PJs.
Oh, yeah. Oh God. Both. I guess it is both peak. We don't really have a lot of. I'm trying to think of anything that's like. well, Static Shock, but that's more of like I would consider that it's like
I
he's a
try.
character that happens to be
I
black. I love Static Shock though,
I try
because
getting into Static Shock. I know it's an offshoot of the Batman Beyond, like extended universe part of DC and stuff. I tried getting the Static Shock. I just couldn't. I don't know why. I
did
couldn't put my
everybody
finger
hate
on it.
Chris get a cartoon? If it did, I gotta say, if it did, I probably either saw it a couple of times and forgot about it, or
Well, there was a couple.
yeah.
There was Static Shock had a
Oh, we
few.
got it last week. Oh, everybody hates Chris got a cartoon that just got announced last week. Oh, okay. But what were you saying about Static Shock? I'm sorry.
Static Shock had a few crossovers with Batman Beyond. That's how I found out about it, and it was supposed to be like a part of like part of an extended franchise with it, kind of like the Justice League kind of thing and stuff. And even
Yeah.
then, I couldn't get into it. It was like once you stray away from Batman, it's like okay, my attention is going right down the shitter.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, I could not, which I like looking back at it now.
Oh God.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, everybody, is that the one that's based on Good Times? Like this? Oh God. Now you're gonna get me into a rant. But before I do that, I want to finish my thought about Batman Beyond, which, like, from what I saw, it was good, but I don't think I really gave it the chance it deserved because I grew up on Batman the animated series. So I'm like, this isn't Batman, Which Terry McGinnis is cool as shit. Like now, I feel like I judged him too harshly. But
Well, you have to remember
growing
Batman Beyond was the direct sequel to Batman the animated series.
right, I guess I was just stubborn. I didn't want to see Batman be like old. Like,
But here's the thing. Batman Beyond did what Black Spider-Man can't do, in that it actually does the passing of the torch correctly. Because it, like, I followed Miles Morales like early on in the comic years and stuff, and the animated movies that they're doing with Miles Morales really piss me off because it's like, oh, I don't have to be Black Spider-Man. It's like, that's literally what you were created for. Fuck off.
well, he's big Spider-Man. He's like, but I get what you're saying though. It's like less. You feel like it's less connected to like the actual legacy of like Spider-Man, like Peter Parker going into.
Yeah, but that's why Batman Beyond did it good, because it's like, okay, we're going to set this up, and this is going to be the whole premise of passing the torch, as opposed to just like, now this is your new guy. Now deal with it.
I get that, and I think it's kind of important too. Like when you're making a sequel to, or making another character out of the legacy character. Oh yeah, no, this is. I think this came out like. Let me look at this Good Times trailer, like if it's what I think it is, because I believe this is saying itself as a sequel to the sitcom Good Times, which I don't know how I feel. Oh God. I
It's,
think it was made me so mad because it's like everything about Good Times is like they were scratching and surviving. The whole point of Good Times was that they were trying to get out of the fucking hood. Why did they put them back? Oh my God. I'm so mad. I'm just like, damn. Like, why would they make that as a thing? And it's like making, a cartoon or whatever. It's like you don't necessarily have to make a cartoon about life if you're gonna make it like it doesn't have to be about life in the hood. I'm fine with it just making a cartoon about like some kids going into like fight some dragons or something. We don't necessarily have to have this.
no, the animation quality is an unholy combination of Cal Arts and South Park.
Yeah, it's like, and it's sad because there's some pretty, there's like some comedians and stuff like behind it or whatever. And it could be funny, but it's just like it feels. I this is gonna sound like this is gonna sound a bit, I don't know, SCJ of me, but it kind of feels racist. And more importantly, it's cribbing off of a property of a something that was done well for its time, that's like beloved. It's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna slap a sequel to this.
And
Hollywood loves that.
I know, is it more or less racist than the Nut Shack?
What
You ever
nut
see,
shit? Let me think. Let me think. I might
it's
have seen that. If I have, it's
it,
been a while though.
it's the Filipino cartoon one.
Oh no. Like I feel like it's at least equally as. And also, yeah, I hate that it's like, oh god, I guess going back to the Boondocks or whatever, the animation of the Boondocks is so, yeah, it's like the fact that the fight scenes are so good. It's like you can watch it, like it works both as like, comedy and, some action parts too, and like commentary or whatever. It's not just relying on, look at these blacks in the hood.
Well, the
She got an
Boondocks.
OnlyFans.
The Boondocks was gorgeous as far as primetime animation goes.
Yeah, I think of the kickball episode. It was such a good ass episode as far as like the action of the kickball game. I was not that good at playing kickball though, so it would have just made like it was like it's a seminal thing, but I was not good at sports ball. It's like surprise, surprise, I'm a VTuber. I wasn't good at sports ball.
Yeah, some people are trying to play catch up for not being in the sports as a kid. I'm looking
Yeah,
at Haka being living in the gym.
I kind of want to get back into gym. I have a gym membership, which, oh god, it was like at one point, it's a temp. Like at one point, I had like a gym membership for like, it was like 2 years, and I just didn't go, and it was like down the street from my. I was like I was the kind of gym member that gyms love because I never went to the gym, but they just got my money every month. They
So,
were living the dream.
so what you're saying to me is that you are a fucking sucker.
I was a fucking sucker. I am now slightly less of a sucker. All that money
Progress.
is, I was like, all that money is now going to, memberships, the occasional merch, trying to save up for a vehicle, which, oh my god, or to get my car fixed. Either way, God, I wish public transportation was good. It's so annoying.
I
Like
don't.
depending on, hey, can you come pick me up? Like I'm not old as fuck.
I don't know. My check engine light comes and goes, and I've taken it to like either the shop or a dealer like 2 or 3 times at this point, and it's always just like shrug. if your engine
We just don't know.
if your engine dies, we know what it is. Until then, shrug.
Oh god, that's great. It's like, oh, is it smoking? Well, yeah, no, I can't figure that out. Which I maybe next time if I take better care of my car, because, typical did not take good care of my car. I remember one time I was driving it. It wasn't this one, it was what I had before. Started smoking. I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably a problem. I didn't explode, just started smoking. Had to pull over on the side of the road. I think I had to. It was down the street from my house, but I think I ended up having to walk home. I had bad luck with cars, so I think it's LOL karma because when I was younger, I could not drive for shit. Like way worse than now. I could not. I did so many. Like one time, I was parking at like a basketball game for like I think a college basketball, like a local college basketball game, and I hit like 3 different cars trying to park. It was just like bumping into them.
So did you
But
cry? Did you cry while parallel parking?
no, I'm actually fine at parallel parking. I
Then
don't know.
then you're better than Kershey then.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, parallel parking is annoying, but fine. Like you would think that I wouldn't be able to parallel park, but I can. I actually used to kind of be able to drive a stick, But it's been a long because my dad used to have a truck and he taught me how to drive it. But that was a long, long time ago. I probably couldn't do it now.
Yeah, if you were tried now, it'd be like that poor transmission.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'd fuck it. It was. I would tear it up. I'm trying to see. Oh God, what's going on? I think the whatever is going on with production of Kawaii is being announced in a few minutes. I think the first, like, I don't know why they chose to, not the girls necessarily. That kind of stuff I feel like is a management thing as far as if structural changes are going on in the
Uh,
company. Why they announced it like 2 days before it happened? It was like, yeah, let's just give all of the the leeches and every time to flock around it to see what's going on. I do not understand that choice.
I forgot that they even existed, but
They the
it's
new
in my mental Rolodex. Oh, company is gonna go tits up eventually.
Yeah, it's like they the new gen from what I've seen, they're like I said, they're pretty good. I'm actually surprised they didn't have this whole big announcement moment like or whatever sooner than they did because of the circumstances of the gen leaving and everything. But yeah, so I was like, I'm curious as to what that is. Not like necessarily a death watch way. I don't know. It's like it's gotten to the point where unless like the people behind it are just like absolutely grievous, monsters, sometimes it makes me sad to see VTuber companies go under, even though it's kind of the way of the world, especially with the smaller ones. I don't know. Maybe I just have February PTSD. I can't tell you. I've got a bit of a soft spot.
And when are we going to get around to making our Nega TVA corpo?
TVA Corpo. Oh God! The one thing about if the TVA Corpo ever happens, if it does like happen and then go down, it will be in a spectacular fashion. Like it would not be something like it slowly dies over the course of like years. It would be something explosive.
Oh no, I want to make a Nega TVA one, as in
Oh,
not as in not
the
affiliated.
absolute opposite. I mean, like, like that would require. Does that require the TBA one to exist, or you just anti them before they even exist? Just like
I don't know. Just doing nothing would be better than whatever the bong can shit out.
I don't. Winning by doing nothing is a viable strategy in the VTubing world. I've discovered.
I know. I'm okay. I'm okay if we become like Luigi Corp.
Luigi Corp. Nega Luigi Corp. Like, oh gosh. Have you ever played not Paper Mario, but like Super Paper Mario?
I never got into the Paper Mario series. I was like, Mario RPG, the first one was my jam as a kid and stuff, but once it transitioned over to the Paper Mario series without Squaresoft, it just didn't do it for me.
I've never actually played any of them besides Super Paper Mario, which I guess the people that had played the ones before that generally don't like Super Paper Mario, but that was the only one I played and I love it. But yeah, it's like there are so many incorrect people in this world. But yeah, they have like Mega Luigi, so he's like got the same uniform or whatever except for it's black, and he talks shit to people. It's so funny.
I can't
I love
picture.
that game so much.
I can't picture Luigi being mean.
He's not even like mean so much as like it's funny. I'll have to see if I can find some a video or something with that.
Yeah,
I do
take your
love
word
this
for it.
gift though. Mr. L. Like, let's see what else is going on the VTuber sphere. Although the whole thing with Kawaii, like doing whatever it is they're doing, and then Phase Connect immediately announcing auditions. That's funny.
I know it's one of those things where it's like, oh, Sakana, what are you trying to tell us?
Yeah, it's like like he one thing about Fishman, that is the most effective poacher I have ever seen. As far as like he hasn't gotten everybody I think that he ever wanted to be in phase, but as far as like the effectiveness of his poach, like you can't deny the results. Like everyone that's gotta say everyone that's everyone that he like gotten into phase is everyone's still in phase, so it's like you gotta be doing something right.
I said this
It
before, and
hasn't
I'll
burned
say
out yet.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. Face Connect continues to succeed in spite of Kevin.
I think there are a lot of other like they hired a lot of people that know what they're doing as well. I think, and I think that might be maybe more important than actually being a decent CEO. Because if you know you're shit at things and you hire people that are good at things, like at least you have enough sense to know that you have some incompetencies. I would
Well,
take that over somebody that isn't aware that they're incompetent in some aspects.
so what you're saying is if we make a VTuber agency and stuff, by all our powers combined, we are one functional human being.
Exactly. That's all you need at the end of the day is all the parts to add up to one functional human being. And then if you get more functional human beings, that would be like a bonus. I
I
don't
know.
know, man. Making I say I feel like if I was ever to be like, because I have some people that I know that are like interested in doing like the whole VTuber company thing at some point. I would probably like it's just try to do something just like small as fuck. Like people are way too ambitious
If I'm
with
being
something like they're just
if I'm being completely honest, we should not do a VTuber agency. All we need to do is just ignore that whole nonsense and just collab more.
yeah, that makes sense because agencies like when you go agency you get to like doing contracts, there's a whole legal aspect. There are people who just want to throw tomatoes at agencies just to see them fail. Speaking of TVA, which it's like I like it's like I like a little drama too, or I wouldn't be on there. But I don't know how good, like gleefully, like rubbing your hands together, like Birdman over a company collapsing it is, unless it's a case like where who was that? Not V Reverie, because Reverie is technically still alive. It was Echo Air, right?
Yeah.
Like that was a person that deserved all the shit flinging they got because he sucked. Ironically enough, I did apply to Echo Air. Like I think it was a terrible audition though. There was no way in hell I was ever getting in. But I did apply.
And going back to Birdman, I poked my nose into his last couple of live streams, and I don't know. It's getting the it's like oh I'm not I can't do his gay voice, but it's like I don't want to be into the drama, and then he immediately just goes fucking face first into the
Yeah,
fucking
it's
pile of
like
shit.
balls deep in it. It's like you can do that, but you can't do that and simultaneously be like, no, I'm not interested in being like. I mean, yellow journalism is a bit strong because journalism is a bit strong for what it is, but basically you're like a muckraker.
And I gave Murray shit for being like for doing the exact same thing, and I've been out for the bong since day one. No, the whole reason why I follow the TVA to begin with and stuff because much like yourself, I'm an old fag of the internet, and I know the life cycle of an internet forum and stuff, and it's following the trajectory to a T and stuff. But like, it's a combination of the instant he opened his gob on that first stream, it's like okay, I know where this is going now, and that little stint there where he called himself low tax for a good while there. It's like
Why
okay,
would he do that? Like, does he not know what happened to low tax? Like, that's not a good thing.
Now he's well aware of it, and he's following the trajectory of low tax almost to a T as well. But there's comes a point where it's like okay, it's all going to happen eventually and stuff. But I just don't have the patience to follow every nuance of it and stuff.
It's like you're just gonna wait until it all explodes spectacularly.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't need a play by play and need to follow it every bit. It's like if it's big, it's like whenever the tardening happens again, it's like I'll hear about it.
Yeah, it's like that's one of those things. Like if it is big enough. Oh God, I have not been looking at Stream Tech at all. I was looking at the wrong chat.
Hey, Sark, we got her.
Oh goodness, yeah. I got to say I was looking at the wrong chat, but I have returned. But Super Paper Mario was not 64. Super Paper Mario was Wii. Congratulations! I can see now. I am finally looking at the stream chat. This is what the reps are for me to actually look at chat.
I know. As last minute as this was, I was kind of low key that you're going to stream your POV on the Twitch.
Nah, I didn't have any. Like, I didn't really have anything set up, and it's just like, do I want to? It's like, do I necessarily want a record on this on my Twitch? I don't know what I'll say. Average streamer intelligence. I made it here eventually.
I don't know. I am of two minds in that I want you girls to stream more and stuff, and I want the collabs to happen and stuff. But I also like having my streams on the Kick and Odyssey, in that you girls can cut loose without damaging your brands. So it's kind of like that whole balancing act, which I don't. Again, I don't think that I have the really nice thing about being like still in probably the beginning or like the smaller stages of whatever my YouTubing career is going to be. It's like I don't really have much of a brand. What I'm gonna do? Go back to being a one view? That's fine. Like there are, I know you, Wirus, Dana, Amps, like you're all kind of in that same little boat where it's like you want to do your own thing and stuff, but then I come along and it's like, hey, you want to shit talk?
I guess like I do like I'm a little catty. Also, thanks for the clip, even though now I'm publicly seen just like wanting to write bisexual characters because I've got to say all my fictional characters to be whores. It's true though.
To be fair, you said that on your own stream unprompted, so
yeah, no, it's true. It's just I'm not being upset about that. It's just really funny for me to say. I just be saying shit. I'm just like that.
And I low key want all of you girls to stream at once, just for the vortex of Fujoshi to just take over the world. I just want to see the vortex of degeneracy. I just want to see it.
It would be bad to say. It would be funny. I would have got to say they're all got to say they're all like they all. I think have like. What it takes to make. I don't know, like as far as like big names or whatever, because I don't like. I came into VTubing because one of my RP friends was like really like she was on her 1 year and she was like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, da da da. And oh god, not anything but the vortex. But she was enjoying VTubing, and I was like the world's most like, because I wasn't even really doing any writing at that, like any RP at that point. I would go to my wagey cage, which I was at Lowe's. I fucking hate Lowe's. It was the worst job ever. I had some of the worst coworkers anyone has ever seen. Everyone was incompetent.
Your answer, you've been just hot water, no tea. I'm drinking hot water these days because ever since I had that ear infection way back when, I think I have nerve damage in my teeth now. So
That sucks.
yeah, so any cold drinks immediately is like pain all the time. So I just started drinking hot water now.
Yeah, dental stuff is ass. I'm sorry about that. Also, fun fact: my certification is out, but I am also a certified dental assistant. I just have not, like, I haven't worked at a dental office because, like, when I was getting ready to start applying to things, like, COVID happened. And so it was basically, okay, so there goes that.
Even this nerve damage is not going to get better.
Yeah. I mean, like, just knock out the teeth. Problem solved. You can just gum it out.
Yeah, if you're a dental assistant, maybe you can be be Emp's dental assistant whenever she finishes her dental school.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Like, I have to go back to, because I'm thinking about, like, if I go, like, because I kind of want to go back to school, because even though, like, VTubing, da da da, want to do VTubing, da da da, realistically, even if that goes well, at some point I'm gonna need a job, because life content creation life cycle is not forever. Even if you make it, it's not forever.
What you
Like, I
don't
think
want to be
some
what you don't want to be Mr. Beast and make millions and harbor child diddlers and all that jazz?
no, I don't want to be Mr. Beast at all. Like, one time I was so angry at him. It was for a video. It was for nothing that's like the logical reasons you would be angry at Mr. Beast. It was like, I once watched, it was like a video where he was steadily going to more and more expensive restaurants, which was kind of interesting. But he said he didn't like mac and cheese. And I'm like, fuck you, man. Mac and cheese sauce. So I'm like, I knew something was wrong with him. It's like, who doesn't like mac and cheese? A monster. So I wasn't wrong. It's just for an entirely different reason. Hobby can be job by desperation. But yeah, I didn't like, I was trying to stream because I was out of work for a year, but I couldn't really make streaming work then because I was always stressed about money. Like, it's not really like, and I wasn't like to the point where I wasn't shameless enough to be like, streaming and like rattling the cup, as far as, because I don't think, I think if somebody is like, giving you donos or subs or anything like that, I don't like the idea of them giving to you because you necessarily are like, okay, I'm gonna die if you don't give me your monies. Like, if you want to do it because it's like, hey, I'm enjoying what you're doing, like, kind of like a tip, I guess. Haha, tip. But no, less that and more, I don't want to e-beg.
I don't know. I got Ko-Fi set up. You can type out the N word in chat if you want, and my Ko-Fi thing. For all I care, I don't give a damn. And no one ever
Yeah,
does.
I should be more shameless. I probably won't be like as successful if I don't learn some lack of shame. But goodness, we should end work. But yeah, like, we should do the guts to say we do should do like the Fujo girly collab. I feel like it's entertaining. I feel like they all could be like really like have potential to get somewhere because they're all like entertaining. I also think I am somewhat entertaining, but I have a hard time measuring my own. You know what I mean? Mirror, the eye can't see itself. Blase, blase.
I don't know. Like we have enough of critical mass that I don't know. Just getting like you, Iris, Dana, Amps, BB, just get all of your girls in one stream and just see the anarchy happen.
That would, gotta say, that would be funny. It would also be very clippable. Ah, God. I gotta wish my thing because I want to play. I miss playing my Switch games, but I had to get a new motherboard, so I can't have the thing in there to play any console games right now, and it sucks because I have so many console games that I wanted to play already. What was I gonna get? I have oh God, there was this one game. It's really good. 13 Sentinels. True. It's like
I,
I have 13 Sentinels. I want to play it so bad, but I own it on the Switch and I don't buy it again. So
I don't know. Until you get until you get a new capture card, you could always just emulate.
that's true.
who gives a fuck? Who's going to come after you?
Yeah, right. It's like again, that's the nice, the one lovely thing about like Indian stuff. It's like, oh yeah, let me check my cook. It's like my manager can't call me and be like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
Japanese.
I am not Japanese. It's oh god, that is such an ass. I hate Perm's autism. I hate it. It is so annoying. Partially because some of the times the companies like it just doesn't make like any fucking sense. Like it just seems kind of arbitrary. I mean, of course it's arbitrary sometimes, but it's so annoying. You just want to be like, oh, you should play this. And it's like, oh well, I've got to go through like 19 different channels of Japanese management to maybe get the perms. Who was that? I think there was someone in Stars that was just called people and be like, can you please just give me the perms to this game? It might not have been Hollow Stars. It might have been
I,
somebody
I,
else.
I'm pretty sure Vesper did. I'm pretty sure Vesper did.
Like it was just like, look, I don't have time. Best for a summit. Good. Too got to say, too good for this world. But say Mr. Vampire Man.
I
Yeah,
know.
I know. I do. Got to say, I do watch Rand. I guess. Ah, goodness. We all know like the past life, but it was past life stuff. I do enjoy the orc as well, but I also enjoyed the one really sucky thing about someone leaving one of the bigger corpos is like that whole dynamic that they had with their gen mates and the people that work there is kind of gone. Lando shouldn't have taken it with him. I think I don't think like I don't know. I can't say Lando shouldn't have left, but I think part of the reasons why Randon chose to leave was just like a whole bunch of like mental shit that he had going on. He was, he's a Minhera. He's a bit of a Minhera, I think.
If Randon didn't leave, he was going to shoot up. He was going to shoot up Hololive, The Office. He was going to shoot up The Office.
No, he wasn't going to shoot it up. He was going to spear. He was going to have a spear and just like massive fire that shit. Like that was a great post. Like, look at the spear I got. And I think there was like trouble with for like when he was over in Japan because I know they're like
he couldn't bring his he couldn't bring his meds.
Yeah, and like no, that would that would make any Minhera like lose it. It's rough.
His
His
reasoning was
reasoning.
peak.
I kind of love the memes, like the memes like Vesper like got fired because he was just very very racist. He would have been Mel Rashia. He could not have been Mel Rashia because who was he gonna marry? Not like that he could marry. I'm just saying that I don't think that he, I think he's a wizard. Isn't he like a fucking wizard?
I don't know. I tend not to pay attention to other men's sex lives.
No, that's fair. I think I'm talking more about like just dating stuff than like sex stuff. Cause I don't know. I personally am not interested in any other VTuber sex life because I am say so, and I think everyone should remain say so. I, the world's most say so VTuber, am an outlier and should not be counted. I mean, I try not to get into somebody's like that, their actual sex lives is like I don't care about. That's like personal shit. Like he's addicted to weed. Like, you know what? Fair enough. If that green is like if he leaving Howl Stars because he could not smoke enough weed is it's based. I'm sorry. Oh my god, those memes were so funny. It's like the rapid racism, and sleeping with everyone in the Hololive office. They couldn't handle it anymore. He had to go.
His racism is but wee baby compared to ours.
You're like he was. It's like he was. It's like I was molded by it.
I don't know. Like our circle of associates is the IRL poll meetup.
Yeah, it's like never ask a racist what race their best friend is. Like
It's like, come here, brown woman, let's race mix.
we like brown. What's that? Oh God, I think I have that meme on my phone somewhere. Go groom randos so you can be more powerful races. Oh my God. She is finally free.
I know. Is Vesper that good?
Not the. Now you pulling out the receipts.
I'm proud of that one, okay?
Oh gosh, I have some myself, but I don't know if I can find them because my phone is like a whole mess of some memes, some fan art images.
I made a dedicated folder in my pictures folder for all of those online tests we always take. I started saving them.
Amazing.
We take one like every other week at this point.
The term social historical racism is hilarious. Like, my God.
I don't know. All those fucking liberal arts majors have to justify their student loan somehow.
Oh,
Come
God.
time to race. Like, yeah, that's my favorite one.
Let me see if what the fuck is going on. Well, I'm like half looking like what's going on with the kawaii peoples.
Are they
Like
actually streaming now or something?
yeah. The purse announcement, like she's doing it like now, but she said she was going to announce it to an hour in. Okay, so yeah, it's dissolving. Um,
Oh, color me
it's
fucking
dissolving.
surprised.
It's dissolving, but the unit is but the first unit is like they're staying together as a group with their name. I mean, as long as they get to keep their bottles, then I think that's like about as good a result for them as they would get getting to keep their bottles and their assets and stuff. And I guess they're staying together. They're staying together as a group. So that's cool.
Now I may be a sociopath, but I do not give a damn.
No, it's fair. Like the
No,
management,
I don't mean like you being interested in the news. I mean like just another corpo dissolving. It's like I just don't care.
yeah, it's like that it's like we've seen it, we've done it. There's not really a whole. Not take that anything. Oh my God.
What did NA have some investment in this or something?
Oh, Nene is Nene Amano. Not Nene Amano, not Nene Super Galaxy Baby. But they oh God, the new Kawaii Gen like fucking won. Like they get to keep all their shit for the corp they just joined like 15 minutes ago.
So someone got on the Titanic and came out with a profit. Okay.
I mean, you may have kids with her as a racist joke and you grow together as a racist joke. But basically, that's almost a strat in and of itself. Just like get in a company that kind of looks like maybe they won't make it, maybe they will, and if they do, you get both the experience, possibly the assets, and then you get like people trying to poach you. So it's like almost a win-win-win. If I'm being cynical, but it's a living.
You're not being cynical enough.
It's the longest racist joke I could possibly tell.
I know we have a decent collection of flips right now, and he, he's failing in all of them.
I mean, you know what? It wouldn't be as funny if you succeeded though. The failure is part of what makes the humor so great.
We love you, Haka.
None of them were worth chasing. Oh my god.
Well, look at his options. Fucking Dana is a brain dead sheep. Emp is in school right now, and she's a girl failure like Dana.
Yeah, but it's like she's a girl to failure that's going to is going to school for dentistry. That's something. It's like, no, we have flips complimentary. Clara must be grave dancing so hard. Was Clara in one of the earlier projects? Because I know she came from somewhere. I didn't realize she was in Kauai. Oh god, honey.
Honey is not coming to my server any day. No. that Honey's fucking trouble.
It's like Clara won. I guess like Clara won. I don't even know where she came from, but Clara like fucking won. She's like killing it where she's at. I wanted to also. It reminds me, I need to get the Kaching merch. I love them. I love her and Ari. Kohaku's announcement stream tomorrow. I lost my job.
Oh, okay. Cubiano spelled it out. She was in Kauai, bailed, hit the fan, got poached by fishermen.
Based.
Wait, which one is she in? Which one is she in Phase?
Clara. She's like the bunny showgirl, and she's technically in JP, but I think she does most of her streams half and half.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention since the second wave.
Yeah, the most recent waves of Phase that really like kind of exponentially kind of rolling out pretty well. I like them. It's like I haven't really been watching them lately, as far as because there's just so many goddamn VTubers. There's just so many VTubers, and I'm actually trying to like stream for real, so that also cuts into my VTuber thirst time. Okay, so how do I keep up with a streaming schedule, y'all? Help me help myself.
I just don't bother. I just stream whenever.
Yeah, that's what I do too. But I'm trying to surpass my limits. And I feel like if I can at least say I did the whole,
make a
college
schedule.
Try.
Make a schedule and stick to it. If people watch you, they'll watch you. Because I've ran so many experiments trying to find like a good time, and you're never going to please anyone because our circle of assholes is international. So you're never going to get everyone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think like even if I don't get like the numbers, because it's like chasing numbers just live surrounded by piss bottles. I'll go to the bathroom. Yeah, trying it for a month wouldn't be bad. I gotta say, I think that's something I could do. I gotta work up to the people who live at home and just live at home and just never do anything besides stream. Like those fucking 9 hours a day streamers. Like that's crazy. That's more streaming than I would want to do. My ideal amount is like 4 to 5 hours. Anymore I start to get stale. I feel like I would start to get stale and crusty and delulu. And then I have to walk my dogs too. And they like to go outside on occasion and bark. The piss bottles are mandatory.
And they like to stay inside and bark too.
They do. Never ask what supremacist the race of his girlfriend. As for Gold is like I don't know much about fucking Warhammer, but like the Nurgle guy, right? Like he's one of those, right?
True. Well, no, he's not a racist, but he does have an elf girl. He has an elf wife.
Neither of you are even white.
Oh, actually, I have a perfect one to sum up Haka and Sark. Where is it? I referenced this like a million times. Where the fuck is it? My racism folder has grown too large.
Now you have to organize the racism folder. You can't just. Oh my god.
This is literally Sark.
You know, you know what was hilariously racist.
What?
I was on, Blue Board occasionally because I go, yes, like everybody goes on BT sometimes. I mostly just go, I mostly just go gossip about like VTuber boys. But no, the fucking stars thread was cutting up in there talking about Gold Bullet in that fucking watermelon stream. It's like, hey, don't lick. It's like, hey, don't lick the spleen, black people. And I was like, I'm trying not to.
I
Try
don't know
not to guess they tried.
what you need to do is to do a hand cam stream of Popeyes.
No, I kind of have to now. I have to commit to the bit. Like I have to have the Popeyes watermelon Kool-Aid stream.
What kind of Kool-Aid? Is that because it's very specific?
Red Kool-Aid, which is specifically, it's not cherry, it's fruit. Red Kool-Aid is specifically referring to fruit punch for the year of the chicken. Yes, that will be my year of the chicken to go with my chicken.
Guys, I confirm that Trixie isn't black. She doesn't drink grape Kool-Aid. Fake black.
No. Red Kool-Aid is it. Like grape is okay, but if we're talking about the Kool-Aid, it's red Kool-Aid.
And I've never liked any grape flavors because the food dye they use turns my shit green.
Oh no. Understandable. Green shit is not it's not the greatest.
I have to think about it. I'm just thinking probably what my favorite Kool-Aid flavor. It would be strawberry. Not necessarily red. Strawberry. It has to be specifically strawberry.
Huh. Strawberry. I think like strawberry's okay. Did you know? Speaking of shit.
Go for it.
Not gonna be on the topic long because I'm not a waste tuber. But Pepto Bismol turns it black. And it's like very similar to certain like web things that WebDMD says like means you have cancer. So I had an upset stomach. I was just like, oh my god, okay, this is it. It's over. And they're like, oh yeah, Pepto Bismol also does this. And I'm just like, okay, never mind.
And my ABS has been on the warpath this week and stuff, so you're kind of preaching to the choir.
Oh yeah. IBS, like, God say bless you, soldier. It's like soldier in the bathroom wars. Like oh my god, I don't want to say like pain in the ass because it's too on the nose, but also true.
I know, Lord, take me now.
Your the whole colon, or just like a part of your colon? That sucks. It's gonna. I mean, it might make it better if you were. I don't know. It's like shortening the channel.
And I might not be too far away from Sark because my dad's side of the family has colon cancer very frequently, and that side of the family and stuff. So Sark is just blazing a trail I'm probably going to be following soon.
Oh man, well, It's like R.I.P. to colons. I don't like. Ironically enough, if they're talking about this, I don't know if colon like having a shorter colon makes gay sex better because I'm actually a terrible Fujo. I'm like the worst. Yo, it's getting my colon cut out gay.
The answer is always yes.
Yeah, can't be avoided. Like have some now. Oh god, I was about to be like, okay, jerking off the internal organs. Now y'all are making it relevant. Like I just said it. Like this is now like a viable thing.
Trixie, do not masturbate with the intestines, please.
I will not masturbate with anybody's intestines, but I may write about doing that. Like it's like
I know
like
we were there.
I'm not a meat tuber, but I appreciate meat tubers so much. I think they're so cool. I only like if I was ever gonna like want to get on the board, I would only like I would be like want to be on like the meat thread, or obviously the brown girls thread. I was like I want to be a brown girl. I mean I am, but I want to be.
Eben, I'm with you on that one.
It's like no, I'm not jerking. No, not jerking my colon, jerking your.
All you girls are
I'm eating
fucked
a
up.
cupcake.
You're all fucked up.
Yeah, duh. It's like it's like I've been on the internet for a long time. It was gonna get to me eventually. I'm eating a cupcake. Have you heard of? Speaking of, have you heard of the My Little Pony fanfic cupcakes? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna evoke that.
I'm more of a fan of smile.mov.
I wasn't gonna go into it. I'm just saying that it's ironic. What kind of cupcake are you eating? Seriously, I'm not. This is not going into me being morbid. I'm just curious as a flavor of a cupcake. I'll be good. Basic ass vanilla. There's nothing. Okay, now we're being racist toward cupcakes. Not even a cupcake can live. Damn.
Why, you racist against white food? Trixie?
No, he's the one that said basic ass vanilla. I love vanilla cupcakes. No, Emperor is so much. Emperor is. Oh my god, I fucking EVP. Emperor is so much worse. Like.
Girl here is white assumes bad.
Fucking vanilla cupcakes. I don't know why. It's like I don't know why. Like I guess I'm betraying because I don't consider myself a Fujo. I don't. It's like Gaui is okay sometimes, but I actually prefer like Yuri or like even the dreaded hetero, because most like a lot of like yaoi parries are propping up like two characters just like bland and shit that they're mashing together like Barbie dolls, which is fine, but it's not what I'm into.
You heard it here first, lads. She's sexist against penises.
I am sexist against penises. They're over. So I'm gay.
Duh.
Ish. Like ish. I feel like I'm more of a contrarian than anything. Like, I guess we can talk about. Like, I guess I'll bring up the dreaded shipping talk. Every time, like, I see a popular pairing in anything, I always like dislike it, like because it's popular and then everyone else likes it. So I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. It's just like I don't want to hear it. The average VTuber. There my dog's good. There my dog close now. He's a Pomeranian. He like got outside. He got outside when I was about to leave to go to the store the other day, and he was like, he thinks he's a big dog. It's so. I'm so glad every dog he's run into is like just really sweet because I was like, one of these days somebody's gonna fuck you up.
I am well aware of the temperaments of Pomeranians. They are just fluffier chihuahuas.
They are just fluffier chihuahuas. I think I got to say I need to get him because I wanted to make him at some point. I wanted to, um, like the show dog stuff. Again, I would also need like to discipline myself for that because gotta tell him to do tricks and stuff. He can stand up for a while though. So he's a fat bitch. He's not actually a fat bitch, but spiritually he's a fat bitch. VTubers take money and turn it into lesbianism. True.
I don't know about
When
show
they're
dogs. There's only 4 tricks dogs need to know: speak, quiet, stay, come.
fair enough. It's true. That is true. I don't know. I just like watching the dog shows sometimes, like watching them run the little tricks and stuff. I'm also body shaming. Oh man, I'm the worst. Cancel. Get me the fuck out. Get her the fuck out of here now. Save women. No, 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 we are not.
You heard it here first, gentlemen. She's going to get into pet play. Professional
No,
pet play.
no. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, but not like that.
Exactly like that.
No, not like that.
I know,
No, we are not.
you could start with Denna. She's already LARPing as a sheep.
She's like a sheep. She's like a sheep. She got that. She did her. Was like a sheep, cat, fox toggle. No, but I guess yes. That's generally how it goes. It's like no, but yeah, when you think about it, possibly. I want another dog though. We need a bigger yard, but I would like another dog. I want like a Rottweiler, but I'm wimpy. I don't think I could ever like handle like a Rottweiler. They would be dragging me around. I grew up with them and
Well, you don't want to be a
they
pit
dragged
mommy?
me. Okay, I'm not that stereotypical. No, I don't have anything against pit bulls, but I've never wanted one. Like if I was gonna get like that kind, I would probably be more likely to get a German Shepherd than a pit bull.
I know.
I'm not
Why get one big dog when you can get a few more small dogs?
because they're gonna form a gang.
And they'll Voltron together into a big dog.
True. Dog bath.
Yeah, just pretend you're Chris Pratt in Jurassic World, but instead of having like 4 raptors, you have like 4 Pomeranians.
Just amazing. Oh, look at little Beethoven. You could also with big dogs, you could also like get one of those. Oh god, what is it? The big whiskey flask. Those big rescue dogs, which I think they actually have that in like the Alps or some shit. Like they have the thing because it like more like makes you feel a little bit warmer if you need to be rescued.
They used to do that back in the day, but that actually kills you. So I
I
will
mean,
certainly hope that they don't do it anymore. I hope.
if you're beyond help, like shit, might as well. There's a diminished risk of it getting molested. It's like, yeah, no. They got to say we had one for a little while, but I think it didn't like when I was a kid. But I think it didn't like us because he liked to run away a lot.
I know. As I've gotten older, my patience for children and animals has gone non-existent.
Fair, especially with the children.
Yeah.
Husky. I love huskies, but where I live in a hot part of Burgerland, so I wouldn't want to do that to a husky.
I don't know. If I were to get a dog now, it would either be a corgi or a Caucasian Shepherd. There's like no in between.
Oh, of course, it got to be a Caucasian.
I want me a bear dog. I live in bear country. I want my dog
They're
to fight a
both
bear.
those are cute dogs though. I gotta say I like both of those dogs. Oh God, it's like I was still looking for like a certain some meme on my phone, and I'm like screen cap, screen cap, screen cap. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see that. Ooh, who's that?
Ass pick, ass
Maury.
pick, ass pick, tit pick, pussy pick.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Yeah, all of a sudden you dox your grinder account or whatever
I don't have.
or whatever the lesbian equivalent is of grinder.
I mean, I feel like they're lesbian equivalent of Grinder. Actually, lesbians should have Grinder. Gay men don't be grinding like that. They do other stuff. They co-opted it. Yeah,
So
that's about how I feel about it. It's like kids want to die, and your job is keeping them from dying. Like like animals aren't. They can do stuff to get themselves killed, but they're not typically doing it for the sole purpose of getting themselves killed. I feel like kids do.
kids are just retarded.
Yeah, it can't be helped.
I don't know. My best friend, and he has like three sons, and his oldest is my godson, and I love all of them, but they are fucking stupid as shit. I mean, they're all kids and stuff. But I mean, just like
Yeah, just your regular, kids stupid. Let them die. Let them.
I got my fingers crossed for as they get older, they'll get less stupid.
Yeah, they'll probably, hopefully. That's always the hope. Oh God, what else is going on in VTuber Hill? I am so tired of the word disc. I'm so tired of discourse. I am so tired of the word discourse. Like the whole thing with the Twitch thing. It's like, yes, the Twitch decision is annoying, but we keep talking about it. Can we please stop talking about it?
No, this is very important. You have to show off the hips. This
It's
is the line in the sand that
yeah,
people have drawn, and they shall stand.
yeah. That's how I feel. It's like I do feel that strongly about hips, but people bitching about it it's like y'all are gonna ruin hips for me. Thanks.
I saw like a chart of it earlier. I just want to pull it up on stream because it's so fucking stupid.
Not Pippa getting canceled for Joker or Joker 2. That is so funny.
Where is the full one?
Like they do not like that Pippa likes Joker. Now I haven't seen any of them because it's like I want to see him like he needs to be having a good time. Like the Joker in the Joker movie looks miserable as fuck.
Well, do you know the reason why it was made, right?
Oh, why?
Okay, so the first movie it was going to be a standalone, and the director didn't want to make a sequel and stuff. But then Warner Brothers came in with a big pile with a dump truck full of money, backed it up into his face, and buried him in money, and said make the sequel. And he was like, fine.
And he made it, and so he just made it how he made it. You know what? Fuck Warner Brothers. I support that. Like,
Yeah, but the
I
thing is,
absolutely support that.
but he didn't want to do it, so he didn't give a shit while making the sequel. That's why it ended up being a Lady Gaga musical.
I mean, that's kind of what that's what they get for. That's what they get what they fucking deserved. I'm fine with that. It's like I was never like I heard the first one was actually not that bad if you're like looking for that sort of movie. That's how I feel. Like I want to see the Wile E. Coyote movie. Like fuck Warner Brothers, but but I feel like I heard it was good if that was like the kind of movie you're looking for. But I think personally, I'm a bit tired of like darker takes on like Batman and stuff like that or whatever. I just wanted to see some like good old classic wacky Joker shenanigans.
What?
So it just,
You're not a perpetually edgy teenager?
I mean, I am. That's the thing. I'm generally like the target audience, but even
Bitch, you're creeping up on 40. Fuck off.
every my soul is that of it. It's like, look, it's the mental illness. But yeah, it's like variety. Oh, the Brave and the Bold. Oh, the Brave and the Bold is so good.
I never got around to watching it.
It's good. Like it's fun if you like that sort of like classic cartoony feel. Which,
Eh.
oh my god, what am I thinking about? Not the Justice League. I'm thinking about the Super Friends. So we live in a society like where they had like fucking the most unfortunate
Super Friends
like
was
superhero.
fucking Super Friends was fucking Funimation. That was like old as dirt.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it because I'm thinking about like fucking the Wonder Twins, but it's like why like imagine being the Wonder Twin that like turns into like liquid. Like it can only turn into like I think ice, water, or like steam or some shit like that. Because the girl can turn into animals.
I think Drawn Together made a joke about the Wonder Twins.
Yeah, they were incestuous, and that what Drawn Together was so good.
Yeah, Drawn Together was good.
I loved Drawn Together. Like that was good. I say that was on Comedy Central, right? Comedy Central was good back then. Good times.
Yeah, the halcyon days. Oh yeah, they did get joke on Phoenix for the second movie.
I'm sure he got paid though. So if they're
Yeah.
backing up money in a dump truck, it's like why not? But yeah, it's like if you're gonna have a Joker movie, because everybody like I think was waiting, hoping, I think that for the Joker sequel for him to be more like the Joker
Joker.
that
Yeah.
yeah. It's like because it's like we do live in a society, but it's like we also live in a society in real life. We don't necessarily need to see.
I don't know. The problem is, okay, here's how I would have done the Joker movie. The original Joker movie kind of started off the way I would want it to. Pretty much the way I would have it, it would be you go through the entire movie and like the last 5 minutes, it's like, oh, he's the Joker. Like, fuck what? You remember Unbreakable?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so kind of like that. There, it's like
Oh yeah,
you go through the whole movie, and it's like, oh shit, he's Superman.
yeah.
Just have that premise of just like, oh, okay, that makes sense now, kind of revelation. But no, they very quickly it's like, oh, this is Joker.
Yeah, they didn't give it any time to marinade, which is a kind of a problem with, pacing nowadays. I'm the Joker, baby. Oh gosh. I'm Have we had our VTuber version of somebody who's just like or like off brand the Joker?
Uh,
Like I feel like that's an untapped market because since we do live in a society.
I really want to make a Zentrea joke.
Stop that. Stop that, you fool. Stop that, you fool.
Yeah, it's too easy. I have
Hey,
standards.
sometimes you just gotta let the hanging fruit hang, so to speak.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to hang himself eventually.
Oh my god. I was going an entirely not this fucking picture of Clara laughing.
I know I can imagine a good bit of V Shoujo be like, oh no. Anyway,
I I don't know. Like I don't have anything like against Zen. I wish whatever their TTS was a bit faster though. Because in collabs, it's like kind of a pain when they're in a collab and it like takes forever.
There's only one thing that would make me respect Centrea, and that'd be like if you were at the point is long since passed, but at the time's like, look, me and my girlfriend broke up, and it's a one man show right now, so I'm just going to play male character now. Deal with it. If he were to did that, that'd been fine.
Yeah. What if he had just come out and said, I'm a Bobby? Like if he had just been like, hey, like I'm doing like what Joel does, like Porcelain Maid. If it's just like you're like, no, you gotta change because like I heard it was originally like a two-person bit. Then it's just like one person.
Yeah. It was a 2 person, but it was him and his girlfriend, and yeah, but that there's like we're long past that point, so it's kind of like unfortunately he dug his hole right now. He's dug his hole and he's laying in it.
And it's a hole with big boobies. I mean, yeah, like it's not as many as obviously, like, obviously it's not as big of a niche as they don't care at this point. Like, listen, like, to be fair, Zed's model, it's goon worthy. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pretend I don't like big tits.
Have you gooned to Zen's model?
I have never gooned to Zed's model. I was about to say I have never gooned to anyone VTuber model.
That would be a filthy fucking lie.
I can't say that anymore. I went a long time. I tried to preserve my dignity.
What dignity? You're a fucking VTuber.
I tried to preserve I mean, yeah, but I tried to preserve my non-existent dignity. It's like I like red hair. I like boobies. Quail surprise.
If you like red hair and big boobies, there's this red hair, big boobies, Canadian black VTuber.
Oh, where?
That you might like.
It's like, say less.
She mostly does a lot of reaction content, but I don't know, I like her.
It's like she has red hair and big boobies. Who the fuck is gonna goon to a model? You would be surprised. Actually, you wouldn't be surprised. You know exactly who the fuck would goon to a model. You're not new. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. No, we were talking about like Batman and like how it needs edgy and stuff, but this version of the Riddler is so fucking funny.
I don't know. I'd rather this version of the Riddler versus female Penguin. That other was fucked up.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, people do be into models. Not me because I'm respectable and I have dignity, but other people, those filthy swine, goon into models. Shameful. Shut up, beef. Like, listen.
You need to retort with "Shut up, Beaner."
Oh, see, this is what I need you and your like your oh god, your percentage was that like 89% racism. That's what you're here for.
I know they got like in the low 80s. I got 100. I got a perfect score.
Oh, not the A+. God. I have got to sort. I wish I could like make just folders and shit for different. Because on my computer I have like the different folders for like different companies and shit. Different fan art, memes, all that. But on the phone it's just all just there.
You can add folders on your phone, and if your folder manager on your phone is too much of a pain in the ass, you can just plug it into your computer and open up the file explorer.
I could do that. I'm lazy though. Not 100% completion. New game plus racism.
I 1488% my racism run. Thank you very much.
Boo! That was too on the nose. Okay. Okay, what's this? Okay, so here is the production. Here is the production Hawaii thread. I'm on the gotta say I'm on the Azel now, just looking to see. Curious, is there any particular takes that are interesting?
I know, or people crying is like, oh no, another corpo bit to dust, and then like five more will take its place.
And that's mostly just like, because it's not very like surprising, right? Because I know Proctor was like, I know something you don't know, but it's like, if this had been like maybe like some a corpo that was more, if it had been phase or something, it would be like, okay, oh shit, this is big news. This is kind of like night night. I can't join the GFE. I can't. I was never gonna be able to join the GFE. I'm not GFE. I'm a fucking Yume. I, it's like I'm collabing with a male right now. I'd be shot on sight.
Yeah, you fucking whore.
It's fucking whore. Male on male on stream.
I don't know. I don't care about the optics of the mail stream thing. I'll bug you girls for collabs regardless.
It's like I don't care because it's like, look, when I start whore, but yeah, it's like I started. Like I was when did I start VTubing? It was like a couple of years ago. But it's like by the time I started VTubing, I was already like a grown adult with a job. Like I don't give a shit. Like if someone, it's like, because it's like unicorns. It's not, I don't understand unicorns, but it's like, hey, if you want to cater to unicorns, that's your business. I ain't doing it. They get too crazy. They get scary.
And I bugged BB a while ago because she did like a toy review, and I was like, "Hey, we could do like a old toy fad collaboration because that's an interest of mine." And she never really got back to me. It's like, I see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta like, if you're gonna play the game. So the piss bottle calls for me. No, I won't choose. I will remain a grown adult with a job VTuber. Was she planning on doing it, or has she already done it?
No, she did one. She was just looking at like the toys she grew up with, and then a bunch of us started giving her recommendations and stuff, and that like it kind of like had wheels, and it's like, oh, we can do something about that.
Oh no, somebody's. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This is a bit interesting.
What?
Hold on just a sec. It's not super interesting. It's somebody on the Chan's winging about TBA, which fair enough, They also hate the harms mostly over there, so it's not like a huge deal.
Well,
It's
yes.
just
4chan's always hate Kiwi Farms, and of course they're going to hate anything that's 4chan
I don't.
Kiwi Farms adjacent.
It's kind of like hating their cousins. Like I don't get where the outrage stems from. I don't get why most people on the internet are so bad.
They're a
I
bunch of
saw that
whiny.
and it amused me.
They're a bunch of whiny bitches. Okay,
Oh,
in this
it's because he's
particular
like,
in this
it's
particular
like,
in this particular instance, they're not wrong.
yeah, I kind of looked because somebody posted it on the board. And I looked. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's like, and then turned on detours and gave him dirt. Like, hey, you know what? Fair. Oh, I don't. It's like fair enough. Proctor is like, is a groomer. He do be grooming.
What's amusing is that he's a gay groomer.
Hey,
He's
I
gonna be
don't
in,
think he would be
he's gonna be in next P Diddy. He's gonna be the VTuber. He's gonna be the P Diddy of VTubers.
the P Diddy of VTubers is fucking. Hey, just gotta ask him. Hey, how much baby oil? Okay, did he?
The answer will be yes. BB actually doesn't have too many Latam viewers. Last time I checked, she has a lot more. She has a lot more Anglos than the
Latines.
Latines. Yes, the Latrines.
Uh, Evil's host. I don't think Evil's hoster is charismatic enough to be the next VTuber to be VTuber P Diddy. Like he's like he be like begging for crumbs. Like is it like that whole thing that he's like always like a collab begging and stuff like that? Simultaneous shower stream. Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I just bully people until they come on stream. No harassing, just good old fashioned bullying.
That's crazy.
Ew.
That's so crazy.
Ew.
I think I need
No.
to save. I think I need to save everyone on TVA should be skinned alive and then thrown into the Great Salt Lake. That's kind of hilarious.
I don't know. I don't know. We've been this horse to death at this point, but like the TVA in the long term is going to go to hell in a handbasket and stuff, especially with since we've crossed the inflection point of the number of what's a nice way of putting this fucking retards that Proctor seems to be cozying up to.
The biffles. But yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst. I guess like worst comes. We can always restart the. Except for you, you're normal.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just reading what he just said. Everyone should be publicly. Oh, was he? Oh, so he wasn't just taking a. He was. Oh, he was. I'm trying to think of a non. I'm trying to think of a non-ill way to say this. Wait, maybe we could just do a firing squad. They could just take us all out at the same time. Just he was doodling his noodle. That's nice, and that's nice and say so way to put it.
Yeah, but
Doodling his
yeah,
noodle.
yeah, but will there be another iPad involved this time?
That iPad. I can't believe that man bought that iPad. Like to this day. To
But he
this day.
did.
And iPad. I mean, I guess it works. So you got to do what you got to do. I guess we all got to go together. Oh, ironically, I mean, I guess it's not ironic. How I got to like how I got on there because uh, our good friend LOL Lamau um had messaged me back and said when it was got to say had said when TVA was originally opening because I thought he was running it, which is now really, 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 really ironic. Like I thought.
I'm sorry, that there's fucked up on so many levels.
Yeah, but I mean, because he was messaging. I mean, he was messaging like in like it was his thing. So I was like, because I was there and then I signed up for it and then I forgot about it a little bit because I was. What was I doing then? It might have been IRL stuff. It might have been like in here refuge. I'm not sure.
I just realized my chat died ages ago. Good times. Hey, whatever. Whatever. I have it.
It happens. It happens.
I have it open in the window anyway, so let's move point.
Yes, yes, yes. That Lamau. That's the Lamau in question.
Mr. Sister Fister.
I remember when I saw that because it's like, it kind of like gradually went from, oh, okay, he just kind of, quirky into, oh my fucking god. And then it just kept going down. It just kept spiraling downwards.
Well, I called Nolan Christian like day one, and you motherfuckers like, oh no, he's cute and quirky, and then eventually it's like, who was right, bitch?
I never thought, like, I was never into like, yeah, no, I never saw that going. Then looking back, it's like, oh no, obviously that was the way direction it was going. I was just too blind to see.
It's like y'all are way too optimistic. We need to work on that.
I do. Just like I need that optimism. Her smile and optimism gone.
No, her smile and optimism was reincarnated as a Pomeranian.
Exactly.
I know we've been going for an hour and a half. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I could probably go for another. I could probably go for another 30 if you could. I don't guess either way. I am fine.
Okay, we'll go to the top of the hour and call it there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh well, actually, no. I mean, bottom of the hour. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was looking at my counter, but then I looked at the clock.
The Krabby Patty. No, you got to go under the sea for the real Krabby Patty. Like none of this windy shit. You know SpongeBob's not back there.
I hate to break it to you, but SpongeBob's not real, Cubano.
It's like, yeah, it's like, so of course SpongeBob is real. It's like VTubers are real. I'm real. Like, he's real to me.
Well, I told the story before. One of the conventions I went to, Tom Kenny did a panel and stuff, and that was probably the Tom Kenny panel I saw was tied with the Rob Paulson panel. Those two are natural born entertainers.
Nice. That's one of those things I like. That would have been nice to see.
Yeah, I don't know about conventions these days. I haven't been to one in years.
I haven't. Oh God, it's been well, I'm about to say since I was employed, but I have a job. Like I got fired from my last job, and then I went to a monthly because I had already bought the tickets and stuff for anything. I didn't go to anime. I did not go to anime like expo because I didn't have enough hours, and it was like a day's worth of hours that they would not give me. So I didn't end up going because I was trying to preserve my job. His likings of ponies was immediately red flag. You know what? 100% fair. Didn't go to Anime Expo that year. Then I get fired, and then I was like, I'm going to Anime Impulse because at this point I'm just like, whatever. I'm crashing out. And that was fun. That was like, it was kind of a smaller one though. It was like 2 days. I think it was the Bay Area. I had a good time.
Ew, Bay.
I don't. I do not live. I guess I live far away from there because like I did not mind being there, but I was like I was like down the street from from the convention center, so I basically just walked there and back. I didn't really do any tourism.
How much shit and spent needles did you have to dodge?
I ended up. It wasn't that bad. I was following somebody because I thought they were headed back the same way I was headed back. And I followed somebody and I thought I was like, following to my hotel. I'm like, man, I didn't pass any neighborhoods on the way here. Like, wow. And then I'm just walking by. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are going to their house.
No thoughts. No thoughts. Head empty.
No thoughts, head empty, nothing going on, nothing going on upstairs. I'm thinking about is, and I didn't go with anybody. I was like, it was during the day, so I wasn't like in danger or anything. And I ended up just Ubering back to the hotel. Um, but how am I not dead yet? God takes care of babies and fools. That's how I'm not dead yet. It's probably the only reason. Like I didn't
God
go.
gives his toughest battles to his most retarded of VTubers.
It's so true. But yeah, it was a good time. I guess I enjoyed myself at that con. It was, oh God, what was it? It was last was it August, September? Yeah, it was the September before that February. So it was a good time. I had a good time. The budget of a half-hearted hand job at a single sorry Oreo. That is amazing phrasing. Cons can be fun. You just kind of, kind of just know what you want to do it. Artist Alley is probably my favorite part of going to cons, though. You know, I like women be shopping, as they say. The women do be shopping. I love I don't have any of my stuff I've gotten from the conventions over the years, but I have a lot of like various merchandise or whatever. I always say when I end up finding a place I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna put it all up, have myself a real streamer. Show off all my figures. I hate artists and women. Oh yeah, you can always go like play video games or whatever. But if you don't mind the smell, game like the gamer room always stinks. Oh yeah, like I said, they've got some like merch. It's a good time if you like me shopping. Panels are nice sometimes. The only
I
sucky
was more
thing,
of a panel person.
yeah, oh God, what did I go? I think the reason I went because I wanted to go to the concert, which was fine. I went to a couple of panels. But I do not regret. I say I do not regret basically spending all that money and missing a family reunion to go to a fucking VTuber concert. Even though, like, what was it? It was like it was separated by like one of the curtains, and the curtain basically just like fell over and almost hit like some of the volunteers. I wish I had recorded it. It was funny. I can't pretend it wasn't funny. Like the curtain literally just fucking fell out. It was great.
And everyone died.
And I mean, somebody might have gotten hurt. Like it was it's not y'all having a fight. They're
I don't
literally
know. Brown,
they're pulling
brown,
each other's
brown,
hair.
brown versus yellow fight.
Fight. Let me see if I have any good pics from that con. I think I might have taken a picture of that fucking curtain falling. I don't quite remember if I did though. Let's see. We got the local Jolly Bees. Let's see if it'll let me send this. I did got to say I did. Do.
Why is there a fucking emoji for that damn dog?
Why wouldn't there be?
I hate this so much.
I hate it here. Okay, let me just go on Discord if I can share it that way, because doing it the other way is being a pain in the butt. Hold on.
Yeah, just upload it to the stream chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Cause I'm doing it through my phone. Since it's yeah, I had the pictures saved to my phone. It'll be faster. I think I got it though. It's one of my favorites. I can't believe the Jolly Bees picture is not my favorite. That was the first. It was my Jolly Bee virginity, even though I have not eaten there. Also,
Yeah.
if you ever, any of y'all ever are considering going to a convention, like bring your own food. Like bring a brown bag of sandwich and call it a day. Spending money
That,
on con food.
yeah, that's what's financially irresponsible getting convention food.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if this is the flex you think it is.
That's so many fucking.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's all to be you girls. Oh my god.
I can't even.
I'm kind of with you. I
No,
don't.
no. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna manage that there. I need to go pee.
All right, just entirely. I kind of love it though. I don't know why I'm thinking about oh god, Full Metal Alchemist like fucking Nina. Just the fucking. But yeah, I saw G stars. I went to the Jolly Bees. Actually, that post in it right? Yeah, those are my. I'm trying to think of something else to say that isn't laughing at that damn dog icon, but I can't stop. It's so funny. That's like 19. Why am I face doxing? If I am so sorry I put you out on the street like this. You can guess like you can beat me in punishment, I suppose. Where the hell are the rest of those pictures? All my shit is so disorganized. Yeah, that's homegrown, baby. You were trolling a bit. A bit. A bit, you say.
A bitch.
A bit. Well, I mean, is it a girl dog? It could be a bitch.
Why the? Okay, I just scrolled back up for your Jollibee picture. I'm like, why the fuck do they have a fucking thing in a fucking con?
Yeah. This is when I went to Impulse, which I want. If I ever get merch, I do want like a Pape merch or whatever, like at some point, so I can someone can do this to it because it's like the light sticks with the Papes was so fucking funny to me. Like they were just jamming it in there. I can be trusted with a doll and a hole with a hole in the bottom of it.
I think less of you as a person now.
That's okay. It was bound to happen eventually.
Why? I'm just looking at the picture. I'm just like, why?
It's so funny to me. They were just jamming it. They were just jamming it in there. It's like the greatest.
And Trixie wants light sticks up her puppet pooper. Noted.
Puppet pooper is kind of an amazing phrase.
Yeah, that expression should be I can't be trusted with a dollar with a hole in the bottom.
Yes, I can. I can be. I can be trusted with so many. I have not. I. My next phrase was about to be I have not molested any of the Papes I currently own. And I do own quite a few. And none of
Which
them have been
implies
molested.
you have.
Huh? Which of course I have. I do have of course I do have a bunch of puppets with holes in the bottom. That's how puppets work.
I can't even.
Why don't you do you want to that's like do you want to see it?
No, I don't want to see them, but you stopped yourself from completing the thought, which, if left in its own, in absence of anything else, implies that you did molest your puppets.
I did not. I haven't. I've seen. Oh God, what was it? What was like somebody took pictures of paraphernalia stuck up to puppets. And that person clearly cannot be trusted with a puppet with a hole in it. I can though, because I would never do anything like that. Because I have dignity. If we haven't learned anything else tonight, please remember that Trixie M. Einstein, your Gladys mad scientist, I have so much dignity. Like you can't even phantom.
I just,
Eventually,
I just want to call out my illegitimate daughter and saying you're one to fucking talk.
the hypocrisy. Do not stream the attempts. I'm not going to stream. I would never do that. Like, I honestly, I'm still hiding my power level to a pretty like significant degree.
I don't know,
You know what?
as long as you're not stapling your hoo-ha clothes, I think you're fine.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I can't. When I heard that, what? You know what?
I saw that. I saw the pictures.
Yeah. Oh my God! You saw the pictures?
You're
There's
the
a
one who
limit.
says you say you're on VT. I'm never on VT, and I still saw that.
I never saw the pictures. I just heard it existed. I didn't go fucking look for it. The only reason it's on there is so I can like be like my trash bag self and be like, I want a blankety blank 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 in peace. I am not on there for that.
That's not
Looks like I
about to
have like
watch.
a bond to watch. What the fuck, dog? The bond still exists.
I'm sure there's a link to it somewhere.
Oh God. I do not, but I want to joke about having a suggestion for our next watch along. I never saw the pictures. I don't want to see the pictures.
Yeah, the sequel to that one there should be her flossing herself with barbed wire.
Oh God. I mean, that's practically like at that point, like shit, man. When I say I like going back to when I say I like meat tubers and stuff, I enjoy that in the realm of fiction. Like, for love of God, please do not staple, super glue, or anything else your hoo ha or any sort of lady parts. Just for because for peace of mind. I like to at the end of the day.
You're not in solidarity with your other girlfriends and you're all a bunch of Rionas.
Only in fiction. Like there's a
Sure.
difference between getting art of maybe some like spicy McStabs or whatever and
Okay, come
stapling your
on.
twat.
In the country. Should bring up a stapler. I don't know. Was it a red stapler?
Yes. Please come in and tell us the story. We can just wrap up the stream with the fucking stapler story.
All right, Hawkeye, the floor is yours.
Is this working? Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, the thing is, regarding Stapler Chan, that happens to only be the tip of the iceberg.
I know.
So, yeah, for those who are not aware, woman on the internet, VTuber, dedicates herself to the little lovely fetish known as Riona, which is women getting hurt violently. So she has this whole site where she sells pictures and video of her hurting herself, particularly in her genital area, in multiple ways. And the big one is, her stapling her vagina shut. So I happened to actually delve a little bit deeper into the site, and I happened to find paywalled content, which of course I didn't have the opportunity to check, not like I would have wanted to. And then free samples, which included, but were not limited to, her shooting airsoft guns directly at her uterus, or at least the mouth of her womb, and shoving a bunch of tacks down her vagina and recording the whole thing. And that is the story of Stapler-chan, at least as much as I was willing to learn.
Well, we're all lesser for having learned that. Like,
I am so happy that was the case. That's what I live for.
we're all worse for learning that. And like sometimes, you know what? That's the internet for you. God bless BTubing. God bless Riona, and God bless America.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Shoving tacks down your pussy for the troops. God damn it.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it's a little bit more horrifying to me that she was selling them. Like, I don't know why. I feel like it would be less horrifying if she was just doing it for funsies because she wanted to. But I feel like it would be less horrifying if she was just doing it for fun. Like,
I mean, there has to be some degree of enjoyment considering she made a whole career out of it. So,
like, yeah, I feel like we're all going to be on a watch list. You know? Oh, I was about to say we're going to be. We were there. We were already there.
Empress Sweetie, I hate to break it to you, but there are mentally disturbed individuals out there. I'm sorry this is how you have to find out about them and what they're up to.
Yeah, because it's like, the thing is, like, right, Riona and stuff is not like I personally, like, in real life. Sometimes, it's like, sometimes the art is intriguing. Like, sometimes Guro is intriguing. I don't necessarily want to make that my fucking job. I'm kind of just like, oh my god, that's dark. That's...
right,
yeah, fun fact that's your fun fact of the day.
I'm so happy I could bring us all to this point.
I'm glad we got to bond at this moment. I am so glad.
Haka, we're streaming at double digits. There's a not 0% chance that someone has sexual awakening to that story.
Oh god. Please sexually go back to sleep. If you did have a sexual awakening, go back to bed.
There's no putting the genie back in the bottle.
There's no
unfucking the turkey. You cannot unfuck the Christmas turkey.
You can't take the tax out of the pussy.
But is there unpregging the M? That was bad.
Maybe with a strong enough kick.
I mean, the thing is, oh god, I saw this tweet. It was the whole thing with impreg. It's like, why does nobody ever get an abortion in impreg? They're all just committed to carrying the baby. And I'm like, you know what? You have a point. They could just delete it.
Okay, but logistically, how are you going to abort it?
Oh god. I mean, stairs work for everybody, right?
I guess that's one way of doing it.
I don't know. Follow Arnold's example. Bring it to term.
It's like school day. Nice boat.
I feel like the field of MPreg is one that has yet to be studied to the degree that it deserves.
I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, if you're gonna make, if you're gonna get into impreg, you might as well think of the logistics.
I've read some really bad dissertations that come out of liberal arts. Like, there are liberal arts degrees that you can go for master's and PhD, and some of those theses are something.
We need to have a stream. Like we need to do a stream, and it needs to be like ABO versus like ABO, like the Omega verse versus BDSM versus. We should just like go full like fan fiction, like just breaking the whole thing down because it's so much. It's so it's such a fascinating world.
You know,
50,
on the one
50,
hand, that would
50
be
Shades of Grey and its consequences.
50 Shades of Grey and its consequences. Well, I mean, 50 Shades of Grey had so many consequences. The main consequence for me is like poorly written sex. My God, I read all three 50 Shades of Grey because
Why?
when I dislike things, I was already like because everyone was saying it was terrible, and I was like, it can't be that bad. Oh my God, the autoerotic asphyxiation for like the seizure. Oh man, it's like I will never be able to match that level of freak, and I never want to. Yeah, we're gonna do it, Imp. We're gonna do the. I want because I don't know that much about impreg because I'm not that interested. Actually, I'm not interested at all. I'm not even interested in like regular preg, but for the sake of the contents.
See, we're getting one step closer to your girls' Menhera stream.
Yeah, I mean, hair string. Is you can like is mega combing worth having a seizure? Discuss. I don't know.
wait,
I
is
mean,
what worse than what?
no, they're saying that it's really dangerous, like to do autoerotic asphyxiation to them. Not autoerotic. You said erotic. Autoerotic is doing it by yourself.
I
Um,
mean, either way, it is dangerous. Some
yeah.
motherfucker actually died from that, and it's still the funniest thing in the world.
There
Dave,
are a lot of people that die. There are a lot of
Dave
people that die
Carradine.
from that.
Dave Carradine allegedly died from autoerotic asphyxiation. However, I subscribe to the hypothesis that he actually got whacked by the mob because he was in debt to them.
What if he got whacked by the mob by them performing erotic associations until he died because it was an embarrassing way to go? Like he came and went.
Well, no, that's the hypothesis in that they were going to kill him, but they wanted to make an example of him and embarrass him in his death.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So
Kind of
that is
based.
that is something that I talked about with friends. And this, the pact is if you ever find me dead, don't you fucking dare make it look like I was jacking it when I. And
You know, it's a
I
good
have
pact.
never signed that pact. If I find any of my friends dead, they are getting
Oh God.
executed. I don't give a shit.
Oh my God. Gonna
I am
fucking
taking pictures.
put the hood on them and everything. But yeah, like that is crazy. But yeah, if anyone is listening, God forbid anyone is listening to this that is like, oh yeah, I want to try it. No, don't do anything we're saying.
No, but if you do, make sure you're filming it live so we can all laugh at you when you kill yourself.
For the content?
Yes.
But don't. But if you must.
It's all for the funny.
You know, it's like somebody's got to get some. I mean, you're also gonna get some enjoyment. Croak, assume you did it right. You know,
As long as it's good for someone.
as long as it's good for someone. Well, this is reminding me of, oh God, was it 1,000 Ways to Die? Like the show on
I think it was a million ways to die.
A Million Ways to Die. Well, yeah, it was on not Smash TV. It was that channel where they had like the men theme programming or whatever.
Spike TV.
Yeah, Spike TV. Yeah, and they had the somebody that died from like I guess being crushed, and they called their expert on fucking fat bitches. Like he was not a medical professional or anything. He just liked the big women.
Okay, we can't exactly argue that, can we?
Yeah, Imp wants to know if it's gonna get a dude pregnant. For real. I don't know if she's gonna manually do it or just like allow it to happen.
Now, my question is when you girls all stream your BL MPreg crap and stuff, who are you going to rope in to be the victim?
Oh God, yeah, because we have to have somebody. There has to be somebody who doesn't know anything about this stuff. So that basically cuts out pretty much everybody I know personally.
It's gonna have to be a dude for extra suffering.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that to my little brother, my white little brother. So I can't do that to him. That's like throwing him to the wolves.
So you got the childhood law, the laws of innocence and the racial violence law.
Racial violence, like the pyramid hair stream. It's like I gotta think of somebody though. Would Honey even be that shocked though? Because it has to be somebody that doesn't know any of this stuff.
No, she tends to have really strong reactions, like when we told her that Chris Chan fucked his mom.
As far as Denna goes, I don't know how surprised she'll be. She's ignorant in a lot of things, but at the end of the day, she's a bit of a horn dog.
Are you saying? I remember when the internet found out Chris Chan fucked his mom because it was like Chris Chan what?
Yeah, the whole thing was trending on Twitter. Hashtag Chris Chan did what?
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, I can't say it was pretty great, but the memes were great. I love how specific that is. She sucked dick twice. Like, damn. Now we got the total.
We know the quantity. We know the quantity and the quality of the blowjobs. Straight from. All of that information was provided by the woman herself.
She did that. She took the notes.
And some of our wonderful community members took it upon themselves to teach her how to properly suck a dick.
Lord knows they know. Like, who better to teach someone how to suck a dick than a TVA member?
So what you're telling me is that either a person or the bong did it.
I'm concerned. I am deeply concerned about him and Dana because it's like there's and then there's grooming and then there's grooming, and I'm like, please do not traumatize Dana. Like, come on. I had to educate her because she used teeth. Some dudes like teeth. Not many, but some.
How did we get here?
Okay, but
you got here because you invited me to stream, and then you let on. Here we are.
True, this truly is a comedy of errors.
Like, it was the kind of natural sequence of events.
So all roads lead to blowjobs.
I mean, hopefully, if you're on the right roads. The fact that I still can't get over they being like, oh, did a gay head and it was trash or what she said. I mean,
okay, but the question is, does the blowjob on the road is that to receive or to provide? That is an important distinction.
That is, I suppose, that is an important distinction.
Cash, grass, or ass.
Nobody rides for free.
You must pay the toll.
Oh God, we have to. We need at some point. I will warm it up and I will do a DM so we can organize whatever this hell stream is going to be.
I'll organize it for you girls if that's what it takes.
Yeah, Grandpa really wants to hear about pregnant men.
No, I just want all the girls to get out of their shells and have fun and laugh at them. Mostly laugh at them.
Yeah, Wirus. I gotta say, I guess if she wants to, I know Wirus is kind of like shy about so I don't know if she wants to. But if she's down, I'm down.
I
You
know
know,
Wireless is down for anything, but we gotta wait for her to get back from the Japan vacation.
she is still in Japan. It's okay. There's got to be some like there's got to be something she doesn't know. There's so many things like does she know about fig? Like we could all exchange information here.
Wait, does she know about what?
Figging. Do you not know what? Do you not know what figging is?
No, I do. That's why I'm laughing.
No, I'm saying, Hagen, does he not know what
I don't
figging?
know. Okay, you're gonna have to type it out for me because your microphone is not helping.
Okay, I keep laughing. That's why it's not helping. So figging. So you know what a fig is, right? Like
Oh.
the fruit, the fig, the fig.
Having a bit of an ESL moment. Please understand.
Yes, okay. It's a ginger root, like a fig, like fig Newtons. But basically, it's ginger.
You know, I just
It's ginger and it's tingly. You just put it in your ass. That's figging.
I decided to employ a little bit of Google foo in the middle of your explanation.
Yeah, you knew where this was going.
Yeah, I just I'm just fascinating by all the creative ways that humanity has devised to just absolutely massacre their own rectum.
Remember, if anyone's watching, again, if you decide you're interested in any of this, it is very important that you get something with a base so you don't have to go to the hospital and explain why you destroyed your butthole because someone on the internet told you to.
I know. At least you can never end up like that guy who had a butt plug up his ass when he went for an MRI, and said butt plug had a steel core, so it railgunned up into his upper thoracic cavity.
He died, right?
No, he lived.
Oh, I think I might have rather died. I
I
don't
would-
know that I would want to survive that.
No, he survived, and he sued the butt plug company for false advertising because it said it was 100% silicon when it had a steel core.
Said I wanted my butt rearranged. I didn't mean this.
The little consequences, yeah.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's hilarious.
Oh.
But I kind of did he win that case? Because I kind of feel like they have a rebuttal. Like, who the fuck wears their butt plug to the MRI machine?
I forget. This is an old story. It happened forever ago. I'm sure the case is long since gone.
Oh my
done.
god.
I just love the article because it said a railgun went off in him.
That's amazing phrasing. I hope they got a raise. But yeah, I love being a VTuber.
Yeah, VTubers. Yeah.
Yeah, VTubers. Yeah. Oh no, this is the greatest because I looked up, because I was looking up figging or whatever, just various things, and somebody wrote an article about it. VTubers, yes. VTubers, I love them. I love being one and I love them.
I find them mildly tolerable.
Yeah, no, the things I don't love about VTubing is also things I just don't like about being on the internet in general. But VTubers are great.
I wouldn't kill them on sight.
Aw, he wouldn't kill us.
On sight. Give it like 30 seconds of conversation and then I
You know what? I'll take that. That's close enough.
I know, but will you piss on us if we're on fire?
It depends on how much piss I have to spare.
Okay. I was about to say your silence says it.
I would have to consider the amount of piss at any given moment.
Yeah, it's like, it's like you'll have like the thing though, when you become a nurse and then you have time to you'll have endless content. There is no bullshit like medical field bullshit.
And yes, Emp, I would kill you specifically. Pull the trigger on sight, no questions asked. Highest caliber I can get my hands on.
Immediately.
So kill all flips on sight.
All the unchaseable flips.
We'll
Yes,
find
Emp-
we'll find you a nice boy flip one of these days, Haka.
Fuck you.
They're out there. They're all out there. Okay, before we wrap it up, because I do actually have to get ready to go to bed for the fucking wagey cage. The fucking person, if you're listening to this, the fact that you got like a scam and then they put tits on you is so funny. That's so funny.
Did he actually post a picture at this point?
No, he didn't post a picture. But he did post a picture of the artist that he got it from, and I just looked at the artist's Twitter because I'm nosy. And he kind of, they're kind of melons, man. He kind of got some, like, I know what they were going for and why it looks like that, because it was like more of a light. They were trying to do like a lighting thing. But yeah, no, you're just like, you're a Fuda now. It just is what it is, and that's like kind of inherently hilarious.
If I get Fuda, same difference.
Chicks with sticks. Ah, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, if you like food, it's a pretty nice picture. It's like I was like, if I ever have a femboy character, I know who to draw. I know who to get to draw it.
Please do not go into the person porn.
I have, dude. My Oshi like came back, got a new outfit like fucking 2 days ago. You think I'm going to fucking person? Like, seriously? I've got standards.
They're low, but they're still standards.
They're low, but they're there.
They
I could draw
exist, arguably, according to science.
According to science. Don't ill femboys. Femboys make the world go round.
It certainly makes the programming field go around.
No, that's the socks.
Who are worn by femboys. Right, AZ?
Brings it right back around.
I got nothing. Haka, how about you?
Well, regarding stuff like the socks, the best thing I can think of is calling in Sark for his expertise, but show us the intricacies of the femboy socks, Mr. Programmer. Show us why you really needed those Pippa socks.
Leg day.
Okay, go on, explain, elaborate. Please do. Please elaborate.
Oh, fuck off.
He's actually
I know. I'm going.
All right. The stage is yours, buddy.
It's like wearing like form-fitting shirts. Like a thigh-high socks is a form-fitting shirt to me. Okay.
A shirt for your feet.
Is that why they need to have the trans flag printed on them?
It's been such a good scream, guys.
He's got nothing.
I fucking love being a VTuber.
I swear I cannot hear any of you people.
Oh,
he said, is that why they have to have the trans flag on? I'm too busy laughing. I can't.
Translate for me. Can somebody transcribe for me?
Yeah, you actually not hear us at all.
Let me switch mics.
Yes, I'm sure your mic is going to fix your ability to hear us. Yes, I'm sure that's how that works.
That's what mics are for. You know?
To hear?
Yeah. You know?
I know, maybe he sticks the microphone up his asshole here.
He's going to use our
No, that's a real gun.
He's going to deduce our speech through the vibrations.
Well, that one chess player, that's how he won the tournament.
Oh god, that was crazy.
Okay,
Alright.
now go ahead and curse me and say slurs.
Can you can you actually hear us now?
Why is everybody so muted?
I'm. This is the stream of all time, by the way. Like I thought it was gonna be another stream, but it's this one.
Okay, we're going to much like Kamala Harris. We're going to leave the beaner at the border and let fucking the woman go sleep.
All right, it was. Got to say, it was. I guess I had a good time. Night, bros.
Okay.
Protect your. Please wash your gooning socks.
Please
Thank
do
you.
not. Please do not insert tags into your pussy. Thank you.
I won't, and I will not. My puppets, I do not know, but okay. One more time. One more time. Can you hear us?
Okay, let's give him one more shot. Can you hear us?
I still can't fucking hear nobody.
Ah, boo, boo.
Thanks for coming. Take it easy later.